Hey everybody, it's Rick with Retro Box Breaks again for the 2012-13 Panini Brilliance Basketball 2-box break number 2. We had a break earlier today of number 1, and it's nice to see a lot of people wanting to come back for number 2. We will be listing the rest of this case, which is going to be, of course, breaks 3, 4, 5, and 6, both today and tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, definitely sign up for those, and we'll try to get those broken next week. For the people just joining us for the first time, you can find these videos at YouTube once they are uploaded, or you can also go to our website, retroboxbreaks.net. And if you do happen to go visit, which we'd love you to do, there's a little contact form on the home page, and we'd love for you to fill it out. I mean, we're going to be giving away free breaks, let you know about some upcoming breaks that we're going to be doing. There's going to be a lot of breaks coming up over the next few months. You'll be getting some special things, probably some free cards, things you can give for gifts, etc., etc. Lots of memorabilia given away. That's what we like to do here. We like to keep it fun. We like to keep it cheap, inexpensive. That means everybody can participate, and price is not something that we want to do to hold you back. So that's it. It's retroboxbreaks.net if you're interested. And let's get down to business by breaking open Panini Brilliance Basketball. Here's break number 2. So instead of the 20-sided die, we're going with the 6-sided die. We've got the first stack, which is 1 through 5 here. Let's see what we get. I knew I was going to roll a 6. That was kind of absolutely... There's 2. Okay, we got a 2. So we will go ahead and take box number 2. And now for the next 5. We will go ahead and roll. And that's box number 1. So that's right on top. Makes it easy. All right. There we go. And now here is the list of everybody in this break. And as always, if you happen to see an issue where your name isn't with the correct team, or something just doesn't look right to you, please let us know and we will handle it. That is page 1. And here is page number 2. Alright, we had some people do great on that first break. Let's see how we do this time. Again, as always, we want to say thank you for getting in. If you don't get in, we are not here doing this. That is for sure. Get all the packs out. All right, empty box there. And I guess we do decide to go with the Los Angeles Lakers. At least you get the cards from the Kobe pack, right? So it's a... there they are. Kind of a win-win for you a little bit, I guess. All right, there's the empty box there. Okay. As always, we will start with the Kobe packs. Get those out of the way. Here we go. That's what we're going to find here. It's Kobe. It's Kobe. It's Kobe. It's a lot of Kobe. All right. It is Kobe. And some Kobe. Little Kobe. I like the fro Kobe's got there. That's a little retro. That's what we like to see here at Retro Box Breaks. All right, now for the good stuff. Here we go. I have a good feeling tonight. I really do. We'll see what happens. We start off with Tyler Hansbrough, Tony Allen, Aaron Aflalo. We have a Starburst card of Perry Jones for the Thunder. That's going to David T. You can kind of see that little Starburst there. DeQuan Jones and Will Barton. Next we've got Reggie Evans, Andres Beardrins, Zach Randolph. We have a Magic Johnson Hall of Fame going to the Lakers. That's heading over to Tim A. Shaquille O'Neal, and Chandler Parsons. All right, next, Brandon Bass, Evan Turner, Gordon Hayward. We have a Y for Carmelo Anthony for the Knicks. That's going to Paolo G, our boy Paolo. James Worthy, Jimmy Butler. All right, Brandon Rush, Jason Terry, Robin Lopez. We got a team tomorrow of Anthony Davis for those New Orleans Hornets, which are now the Pelicans. That goes to Tim A. We have Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson. All right, now Vince Carter, Manu Ginobili, Epke Udo. It looks like we have our first. Oh, very, very nice. It's a Marks of Brilliance autograph for the Rockets of Steve Francis. That's going to Tim A. Tim A's been hot all day, I gotta tell you. And this is 172 of 199, Steve Francis. Very, very nice. Going a little retro, which of course we love. Adrian Dantley and Andrew Nicholson. Richard Hamilton, Blake Griffin, Chris Bosh. Basketball Hall of Fame, Springfield, Hakeem Olajuwon going to the Rockets. It's Tim A. Allen Iverson, Etuan Moore. Chris Humphreys, Jason Richardson, Marvin Williams. We got a Team Tomorrow Starburst card of Isaiah Thomas going to the Kings. That's Melanie H. Thomas Robinson and Tim Hardaway. Next, we got Carl Landry, Jeff Green, Xavier Henry. We've got a Kevin Durant letter T. That's going to the Thunder, David T. Donatus Matajunas and Jeff Hornacek. Andre Iguodala, Steven Jackson, Ersan Ilyasova. We have a LeBron James scorer for the Heat. That's Jacob A. Marcus Teague. And Vyacheslav Klatsov. Okay. Man, it was so much easier when they didn't import everybody from Eastern Europe and Russia. Woo! Ilyasova and Kratsov. It's I feel like I'm at the Nutcracker sometimes, I gotta tell you. Here's Dwight Howard, Marco Bellinelli, Joel Freeland. We've got an accolades of Ray Allen from the Heat. That's Jacob A. Kyrie Irving and Allen Houston. All right, moving on to Sean Marion, DeJuan Blair, Drew Gooden. We have a Blake Griffin, letter F. That is for the Clippers, going to Tim A. Horace Grant and Kemba Walker. This has been your day, Tim, I got to say. Definitely your day today. Earl Clark, Kirk Heinrich, Shannon Brown. We have a Team Tomorrow for the Orlando Magic, Nikola Vucevic, and that's going to go to Franklin P., Josh Henson, and Jeremy Lamb. All right, we've got Lance Stevenson, Mike Conley, J.J. Redick. We have a redemption here. It is a Marks of Brilliance, card number 26. It is Marco Bellinelli. Let's see if I can get that in there. Marco Bellinelli. And I forget who Marco Bellinelli plays for. I just had his card, but I will look that up for you, and we will figure that one out. Damian Lillard and Rick Mahorn. Next one is Jerry Stackhouse, Will Bynum, Kyle Lowry, Richard Hamilton. And that Richard Hamilton is a Starburst, so that will go to the Bulls for Stevie J. Brandon Knight, and Gary Payton for the Sonics, which of course will go to the Thunder. Kevin Martin, Ricky Rubio, Al Jefferson, and we have a black jumbo patch of Jose Calderon, and this one is going to be for the Pistons, Detroit Pistons, and that's going to Roger G. Jose Calderon. We've got a Kobe Bryant scores going to the Lakers, that's Tim A. And we've got Kyle Singler and Hakeem Olajuwon. All right, Jody Meeks, Luol Deng, J.J. Hickson. We've got a starburst of Blake Griffin. And that's going to go to the Clippers, and that's Tim A. Nolan Smith and Sam Perkins. Roy Hibbert, Rudy Gay, Jameer Nelson. We got a Stephen Curry scores, and that's going to go to the Warriors, and that is Melanie H. Klay Thompson and Isaiah Thomas. Next pack, we've got Joe Johnson, Andrew Bogut, Randy Foye, cardboard. We have an accolades of Marcus Camby for the New York Knicks, and that's going to go to Paolo G, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and Tobias Harris. Moving on, we got Avery Bradley, Andrew Bynum, Derek Favors, starburst of Tobias Harris going to the Magic, that's Franklin P, Perry Jones, and Myers Leonard. It's a thin pack. I have a feeling there's an autograph in here. I'm always wrong, but you know. Elton Brand, Courtney Lee, Gravis Vasquez. We've got a Panini Brilliance of Pete Maravich. I believe that's probably going to be for the Jazz. And that's going to go to Todd D, Sam Cassell, and Kent Bazemore. And again, I was wrong on the auto. Just don't pay any attention to me. I'm not going to hype it up because I'm always wrong. We have Tony Roten, Earl Clark, Kirk Heinrich. We've got Dion Waiters from the Cavaliers, the letter A. That's going to Tim A. Evan Turner, Gordon Hayward. Got Nate McMillan, Kenneth Faried, Lance Stevenson, Brandon Jennings, Scorers Inc., going to the Milwaukee Bucks. That's Bill R. Robin Lopez, and Manu Ginobili. Moving on, Clyde Drexler, Will Bynum, Jerry Stackhouse. Accolades of Paul Pierce going to the Celtics. That's Stevie J. F.K. Udoh and J.J. Hickson. All right, Markieff Morris, Dwight Howard, Marco Bellinelli. There you go. He's with the Bulls. So that I'm going to go ahead and write that down on this little card, the Bulls. So that Marco Bellinelli Mark of Brilliance card is going to wind up going to Stevie J. If you didn't know that already, Stevie, there you go. So thank you for that card. It answered my question. I have to look. There's Ramon Sessions with the Starburst card. That's going to the Bobcats. It's Jack C., John Wall, and Tim Duncan. See, I knew that tonight was going to be okay. When it starts answering questions like that from where I don't have to look anything up. Reggie Theus, Andre Drummond, Tyler Hansbrough. We have a Panini Brilliance Magic number 0. That's Damian Lillard from the Trailblazers, going to Tim A. And we've got Carmelo Anthony and Luke Mbah a Moute, one of my favorite names. Mbah a Moute. Wasn't that a song, Mbah a Moute? No. Earl Monroe, Reggie Evans, Andres Beardrins. We got a Springfield Basketball Hall of Fame with Bill Walton for the Trailblazers. That's Tim A. Wesley Matthews and Dwayne Wade. Marshawn Brooks, George Gervin, the Iceman, Brandon Bass. Team tomorrow, Dion Waiters for the Cavaliers, going to Tim A. And that's also a starburst. Drew Holiday, Emeka Okafor. Tornigi Shengelia, Brandon Rush, Jason Terry. We've got another letter F. Well, I guess when he has two F's in his last name, you can afford to get both F's. For the Clippers, it's Tim A. It's Blake Griffin, Amari Stoudemire, and Tiago Splitter. Jared Sullinger, Terrence Ross, Avery Bradley, Chris Kaman. That's a starburst. And that's going to go to the Mavericks. And that is Melanie H., Steven Jackson, Ersan Ilyasova. Next we got Mirza Teletovic, Elton Brand, Courtney Lee, James Worthy, Springfield Hall of Fame, going to the Lakers, and that is Tim A. Joel Freeland, and Tony Allen. Next we got John Jenkins, Quincy Acey, Bernard King, and then it looks like we've got an auto. We do. It's Will Barton of the Trailblazers. That's also going to Tim A. I'm telling you, Tim, play the lotto tonight, bud. Rudy Gay, Jameer Nelson. When it's your day, it's your day. You got to take full advantage of it. Next, we got Anthony Davis, Kevin Martin, Dirk Nowitzki. Starburst of Jeff Teague for the Hawks, going to Theo W. Randy Foy, and Andrew Bynum. Alec Burks, Brian Roberts, Matt Barnes. And there's a Thunder. It's a big old jumbo patch of Serge Ibaka. And that's going to David T., the Thunder from Down Under. Calvin Murphy for the Rockets. And that goes to Tim A. Little Springfield Hall of Fame there. Derek Favors and Gravis Vasquez. Ivan Johnson, O.J. Mayo, Devin Ebanks. We've got a W for Dwight Howard, the Lakers. That's going to Tim A. You know it. DeJuan Blair, Drew Gooden. All right, Moses Malone, Jay Crowder, Joakim Noah. Team tomorrow for the Denver Nuggets, that's Kenneth Fareed, going to Todd D., a little starburst. Shannon Brown, and Mike Conley. Chris Singleton, Chris Copeland, Vince Carter, Dwayne Wade Scorers Inc. heading to the Heat, that's Jacob A. Larry Sanders, and LaMarcus Aldridge. And what a beast has LaMarcus Aldridge been in these playoffs so far, if anybody's watching. Wow. He is proven he is probably one of the top 5 players in the NBA. I know some of you are going to go, you're nuts, but LaMarcus Aldridge, my God. Lavoy Allen, Jody Meeks, Luol Deng. Accolades of Jason Kidd. This is with the Knicks. Going to Paulo G. Wayne Ellington, and Nicholas Batum. All right, 3 more packs. Hopefully we can end this off on a good note here. Ralph Sampson, Jordan Hamilton, Roy Hibbert, and it looks like we got another redemption. And this one is Mark of Brilliance, card number 204, and that is going to be for Jim Jackson. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. I'll have to see exactly which team that he is being represented for on that one, Jim Jackson. I know he played for a couple, but we will check. I believe it's going to be for the Knicks, but again, I'm not going to put words in my mouth and put my foot in my mouth, but we'll definitely check that out and let you know. Chris Bosh and Jason Richardson. Dan Marley, Joe Johnson, Andrew Bogut. We have a starburst of Eric Bledsoe going to the Clippers and Tim A. Marvin Williams and Xavier Henry. All right, last pack. And as always, I'd love to thank everybody for getting in. I hope you had a good time tonight. I know I did. And hopefully you can get into some of these other 8 boxes that we got and see what we got in them. Bradley Beal, Lance Thomas, Sean Marion, Team Tomorrow, starburst of Kyrie Irving for the Cavaliers. And it's Tim A. Yes, Tim, you owe me, bud. Aaron Aflalo, and finally Zach Randolph. All right, that's going to do it for number 2. Like I said, we should have everything up today and tomorrow on eBay, so please join us there. As far as the Jim Jackson card, I will go ahead and do a little research and figure out exactly who he is with and kind of go from there. All right? I will let that person know that they won that card through email, and that's it. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.